Turtle Races with Beaver, a Haudenosaunee story, as told by Kadudu M.J. and Joseph Brucat, Keepers of Animals. Turtle Races with Beaver. Long ago, Turtle lived in a small pond. It was a fine place. There were alder trees along the bank to give shade, and a fine grassy bank where Turtle could crawl out and sun himself. There were plenty of fish for Turtle to catch. The small pond had everything any turtle could ever want, and Turtle thought his pond was the finest place in the whole world. Turtle spent his time swimming around, sunning himself, and catching fish whenever he was hungry. So it went until the cold winds began to blow down from the north. "Ah," Turtle said, "it's time for me to go to sleep." Then he dove down to the bottom of the pond and burrowed into the mud. He went to sleep for the winter. He slept so soundly, in fact, he slept a little later than usual, and he did not wake up until it was late in the spring. The warm waters of the pond woke him, and he crawled out of the mud and began to swim towards the surface. Something was wrong, though, for it seemed to take much too long to get to the surface of his small pond. Turtle was certain the waters had not been that deep when he went to sleep. As soon as Turtle reached the surface and looked around, he saw that things were not as they should be. His small pond was more than twice its normal size. His fine grassy bank for sunning himself was underwater. His beautiful alder trees had been cut down and made into a big dam. "Who had done this to my pond?" Turtle said. Just then Turtle heard a loud sound. Whap! Turtle turned to look and saw a strange animal swimming towards him across the surface of his pond. It had a big, flat tail, and as it came close to Turtle, it lifted up that big, flat tail and hit the surface of the water with it. Whap! "Who are you?" Turtle said. "What are you doing in my pond? What have you done to my beautiful trees?" "Huh?" the strange animal said. "This is not your pond. This is my pond. I am Beaver, and I cut down those trees with my teeth, and I built that dam and made this pond nice and deep. This is my pond, and you must leave." "No," Turtle said. "This is my pond, and if you do not leave, I will fight you. I am a great warrior." "Huh?" Beaver said. "That is good. Let us fight. I will call my relatives to help me, and they will chew your head off with their strong teeth." Turtle looked closely at Beaver's teeth. They were long and yellow and looked very sharp. "Ha," Turtle said. "I can see it would be too easy to fight you. Instead, we should have a contest to decide which of us will leave this pond forever." "Huh?" Beaver said. "That is a good idea. Let us see who can stay underwater the longest. I can stay underwater for a whole day." As soon as Beaver said that, Turtle saw he would have to think of a different contest. He had been about to suggest that they see who can stay underwater the longest. But if what Beaver said was true, then he would beat Turtle. "Ha!" Turtle said. "It would be too easy to defeat you that way. Let us have a race instead. The first one to reach the other side of the pond is the winner. The loser must leave the pond forever." Beaver said. "That is a good contest. I am the fastest swimmer of all. When I win, you will have to leave my pond forever. Let us begin to race." "Wait," Turtle said. "I am such a fast swimmer that it would not be fair unless I started from behind you." Then Turtle placed himself behind Beaver, right next to Beaver's big tail. "I am ready," Turtle said. "Let us begin." Beaver began to swim. He was such a fast swimmer that Turtle could barely keep up with him. When they were halfway across the pond, Turtle began to fall even farther behind. But Turtle had a plan. He stuck his long neck out and grabbed Beaver's tail in his jaws. Beaver felt something grab his tail, but he could not look back. He was too busy swimming, trying to win the race. He swung his tail back and forth, but Turtle held on tight. Now Beaver was almost to the other side of the pond. Turtle bit down even harder. Beaver swung his tail up high into the air, trying to shake free whatever had a hold of him. Just as Beaver's tail reached the top of its swing, Turtle let go. He flew through the air and landed on the bank. Beaver looked up, and there was Turtle. Turtle had won the race. So it was that Beaver had to leave, and Turtle once again had his pond to himself. With his new, deeper waters, there were soon even more fish than there had ever been before, and Turtle's alders grew back once more. Truly, Turtle's Pond was the finest place in the whole world.